is what has great potential to defeat all of the negative and destructive energy that we see unfolding in the world around us. This is a part of the reason why I'm a poet, and I want to thank the organizers for including poetry on the agenda, recognizing the importance of creative energy. We have a phenomenal natural event unfolding right now in our very nearby waters in our beaches. It happens every year. It literally is a world-class wildlife and natural event, and that is the Pacific herring spawn. Since most of you are from Dover Bay, you probably drive by this and witness some part of it. Frequently, I was out at Piper's Lagoon yesterday. It's just incredible what's going out there as the herring swarm into the shallow bays everywhere, from about Piper's Lagoon north to Qualicum, and the sea lions are, outrageous in their noise and odor, and all of the thousands and thousands of gulls and the fish boats. Well, a year ago at this time, I was also witnessing the Pacific herring spawn on the peak day up in Parksville, and on exactly that same day, there was another phenomenon of equal magnitude, but quite negative and dark in its implications. And so the collision of these two events, one natural, one human-made, inspired this poem, Spawn. Under the bluest sky of the year, I stood at the edge of my world and watched the flicker-flashing churn of brimming life. The sea gone white with sperm, the stench and smoky spew of diesel-powered winches winding in their nets, beating out the fish. I watched the shooting stars cascade into the darkened hold to be later stripped of roe for Japanese markets. The yawning emptiness between electrons in the salty air, packed tight today with sirens wail and squaggling song from 4,000 gulls and brant. Aloft, beyond the endless snowy drift of milk, whipped thick and scattered into bands of froth along a tide line with no vanishing point at all. All of this on the same day that the radioactive cloud from Japan's nuclear disaster was scheduled to reach our shore. All of us together in this self-made retroactive cloud with no vanishing point at all. We tipped in scattered clamshells in the froth, our lifeline lost beyond the endless rift, cleaving molten rock and magma from 4,000 songs and plants. The salty air packed tight today with sirens wail in Japanese markets, while the yawning emptiness of our elections echoes in a darkened hold to be later stripped and sold as fish bait. We watched the shooting stars cascade into a diesel-flowered meadow, binding all our heads, beating while it burned, until the stench and smoky spew was traded for the flicker flash of atomic churn, and the sea was gone under the bluest sky of the world of the year as we stood at the edge of our world. Thank you very much.